I'm doing pop culture, entertainment, things like that. You might know Johnny Depp not too long ago popped up at an antique store in the UK, and the UK antique store tweeted about this. But the thing is, some Amber fans had to pitch in their silly little opinion on this thread. So what they said was just your average customer from Hollywood. Well, at one point, Johnny was from Hollywood. But no need to brag about that anymore. I think he's moved on. It's from March 5th, 2023, so let's see what we got. First up, this person says he dresses like he's homeless. Well, the thing is, basically, Johnny dresses how he wants. I think he dresses really stylish with his ripped jeans. Looks like he's been painting or something. And trust me, he can afford to dress however he wants. So it's totally by choice. No need to say that. But of course, the antique store defends Johnny and says he dressed like he wanted to. The person Jamie has a question about guitars, asking if they always have guitars, and they do. But I don't think any of us will be buying guitars from there. Well, if you're in the area, go right ahead. And this person says, average drunk. Alina replies, oh, Amber trolls are here to spew hate and lies. Why don't you donate some money to Amber? This year, she'll have to pay back money to the insurers who are suing her. She hid in a rabbit hole, but she will not escape from U.S. justice. So that's where she's been hiding. I was wondering about that. BTX22 says, laugh out loud, he beats women as certified by the UK courts and the determination of Justice Nicol. So I wouldn't be so keen to boast about this association with your brand. So what's the laugh out loud for? Laugh out loud. Justice Nicol is the only person who thinks that, along with some other cronies, I guess, that work for the court there with him. And Anne replies, laugh out loud, the UK trial is seen as legally irrelevant by the court in the USA because the judge in the UK was shady and biased as hell. And AH was only a witness, not a party. Good points. And Anne continues, I bet he had a great time with you guys. Thank you for posting these, and sorry about getting nasty tweet. Those man haters need to get a life. I guess she meant nasty tweets, but okay, we know. This person, Danny, tweets out the worst of Johnny's texts. That's the best they got, is the worst of Johnny's text messages to his friend, not even directly text to Amber Heard. Okay, you got us, guys. Johnny lost his temper, probably because of things Amber did, and he has a few texts out there. Says a lot about your morals hosting and boasting about this arguably something HOM crossed out IDAL man in your shop. Maybe homicidal? Whatever. That tweet will age as fast as his win is about to in the coming months. Okay, what does that even mean? His win aged pretty good. He was on Fenty, did a huge tour with Jeff Beck, products out for Dior. He's in a movie coming up. Pretty good. And come on, why bother an antique store? Okay, so Amber Heard was in Israel not too long ago. I think a little after the trial. She bought a bunch of books from a bookstore. I don't really think Johnny fans would say, don't sell Amber those books, you terrible bookstore. If Amber wants to buy books, fine. The guy's probably supporting his family, paying rent, whatever. These people aren't supporting Johnny. He's supporting them. They were an unknown store relatively before Johnny came along. So I think this person, Danny, is mixed up. Let's keep moving. For shame, Depp was found by the UK High Court to have physically assaulted his ex-wife Amber Heard on a dozen occasions. That judgment still stands. Have a read. And Jade replies, is that the UK trial where they also believed she had donated the entire $7 million to sick kids? If it wasn't for the US live trial, we would never have known just how many lies she told. But we could have guessed and probably been accurate. Now everyone knows he fled conflicts and she chased him room to room, forcing doors open. And this person here has to tweet this out. This person, Treetop, just your average wife beater. And of course, a quote by the infamous and now retired Judge Nicol. Justice, whichever. And this person, Mint, says he looks like he stinks. But the antique store replies, who's met Johnny, of course, he smelt lovely actually. I don't know where they keep getting this bad smell thing from. Even if so, honestly, it's not relevant. What we're thinking about, what we're talking about, is Johnny being innocent of the things he was accused of. And what he smells like, what he dresses like, what guitar he buys, it's not relevant. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. This store here has like 12,000 followers on Twitter, and I'm sure they'll get more from featuring this with Johnny, and I hope they do. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be really sad about it, but I'll get over it. See you next time.